Good morning, everybody. This is Drew, your host of Louisville Adventures. We got a fun trip planned today. We're going to go to an auction, see what kind of goodies or trinkets or treasures we can find there. Antiques, mostly, but some other stuff. There's guns and household items, and we're just going to go see what they got. And maybe we can find something we want there. We're also going to a local holistic farm. The old-fashioned name for it here is a hippie farm. That's what everybody calls it. But they're also having a event there today where everybody's got their booths set up, the vendors, where they make goat milk soap or holistic remedies for lotions for aches and pains or whatever. And we're going to go check that out too, see what kind of food they got. So you guys come along with us and let's see what the day turns into. I'm still mad about that dog toting my stuff off. You know how you have a little victory, and then in the process of celebrating your victory, find out that it was not a victory. So I was over at my neighbor's, and in my rock garden, I had some deer skulls. And talking to my neighbor, and looked, and there's one of my deer skulls in his yard. So, well, I'll be darned, some dog toted that over here, and he told me kind of which dog it was. It wasn't his dog. So I come to put my deer skull back in my rock garden, and the other two deer skulls were gone. So I went from being aggravated to happy, to outright pissed. This son of a gun, I ain't even gonna go into the leash law and the legality of it. This son of a gun done knocked my garbage over and scattered it everywhere, and he done toted my stuff off. What would y'all do? Y'all drop a comment, let me know, and tell me what y'all think about the trespassing dog stealing your stuff. I know, and listen, I know he's just being a dog. He's a dog. That's what dogs do. They're dogs. You know, I understand that completely. But I also understand that these dogs are smart. This probably ain't gonna be a popular comment, but I'm gonna just say it. There's a lot of dogs that are just as smart, if not a little smarter than some people. And it is what it is. They sure have way more discipline than people do. But anyway, y'all let me know what you think about the dog. Should I build a big old trap? My plan is build a big old live trap, a big one, and catch him. And once I got him caught, I'm gonna feed him and water him, and I'm gonna keep him warm. And I'm gonna wait till they put all the flyers up around the neighborhood about the missing dog. I know where your dog is, and let them come get him. And I think that's a pretty good way to send the message. So y'all let me know what y'all think about the plan too. Well, we're gonna go get us a real fancy cup of coffee and let this heated seat do its job. I really appreciate these heated seats, I'm not gonna lie. And we'll see y'all up here at the auction.
Big line today.
Yeah, there always is, but I view that as a good sign. On account of that means they got good stuff here. Everybody wouldn't be wanting it, and everybody wouldn't be willing to wait in line for it. So
that's true.
I'm gonna get in the shorter line. It may not make a bit of difference, but here I am.
This is where I had my last fender bender.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I don't know if
hit the codes, man. Yeah.
Well, I couldn't see him in my backup camera. He had a little bitty car.
I hope I don't ever have to call him out to the house to inspect something. He'll say, boy, I remember that time you hit me at the coffee shop. Fail.
Well, I decided to back up and just go out this other entrance because the line was so long. And when I put it in reverse, I looked, and I couldn't see him in the camera. But he wasn't mad.
Well, guys, we got some speakers got all kind of home decor here. That's pretty cool. The Corningware. Probably gonna have to bid on that.
Mike, you get something? Check.
Glassware, not so much. I'm a fan of it. I love it, but I ain't a fan of it, if that makes any
Now we got
sense.
it. You're just now getting here. You can go inside and get you a bid number, and we'll be starting at 10 o'clock. Second room on the inside of the building.
Bathroom inside the house.
Bathrooms on the inside of the house. You have to go in from the outside.
Then the door locks from outside.
Door locks from the
All kind
outside.
of goodies here. Man, there's some good looking quilts here. I know Miss Beth will be bidding on them. She is a quilt fan. More kivers. They do have pretty patterns and pretty colors. So
Make sure to look at you first.
hey.
They ran that ship like they are. Well, I'm already claustrophobic as it is. I spent most of my time at the same.
Yeah. That is an old antique muzzle loading shotgun. And it's very valuable for the antique value. The hutch. I got a rule. Nothing I can't, or nothing my wife can't tote. If she can't tote it, then we're not gonna get it. Beautiful old bed. Well, I do. I like the looks of this room. The cabin look. Well, that's pretty interesting.
I thought it looked nice in here.
It does. I like this cabin.
I like its wall too. Even it has got old boards on it.
Well, the sheetrock, it does look like old mud chinking, like they used to do back in the old days.
Yeah.
That's been carved out of one solid piece of wood. That's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. You know, it didn't cost a lot to make this room look like a cabin.
And here's a hot water heater.
Yes, hid there in the corner. That's pretty cool.
The door there. Nice little doors.
Well, the gun cabinet ain't for sale. My luck. Well, now we got an idea of what's here.
Come on back here. I'm just wandering around. I don't even know where I'm going.
That's an old 410.
I come over here on Wednesday.
Yeah, I know the hammer's gone.
Shouldn't put a lot on them. That's the time of year they home. Seems like I'm there all the time.
Yeah, there is some.
You'll find it quite well.
Hey, pal.
Good, man. It's good to see you,
Good to
brother.
see you,
How's
too.
them babies doing?
They growing like weeds.
I hear you. They don't look like so now.
They, brother is 51 inches.
Wow. Man, that's awesome.
6 and 4. So, yeah, it's wearing me out.
That's good. Well, listen, that don't change.
Well, I was gonna say, you know all about it.
Yeah. It's good to see you, bud. We'll see what they got up here. Oh, there's something Miss Beth could tote. That quilt rack, she just said she needed one. That her other one, she messed around and put a tag on it and it sold, so we're going hey, we can get her another one pretty cheap.
She experimented. Who died here? What the?
That's a cypress. That's a cypress knee.
What?
A cypress knee. Big cypress trees grow, and out from the ground, their roots come up out of the ground. They're called cypress knees.
Yeah.
And you boil it and take the bark off of it.
And this is what
That's a
becomes?
cypress knee lamp.
I never heard of it, but
Oh, you're fine, man. You're fine. Yeah, that's a cypress knee lamp. Sure is.
Go, they got the hamburgers and hot dogs ready to go already in there. They're good to go. Just had one myself. It's pretty good.
You see the quilt rack in there?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Right there in
Up
there.
here yet,
Oh.
so that's why I came up here to look. And then I was going to remind you, don't be doing the Amish, girl.
Oh, listen, I'm going to tell them to kiss my somewhere. If I hear one word, then I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings. Hey, did you see this cypress knee lamp here? I'm interested in that, in the lamp. And this old Kodak 8mm film player. Of course, I ain't got no 8mm film to play, but well, I done my good deed. I told Miss Beth about the quilt rack. So we'll let the bidding get started here.
$54.
You want them all? Put them on the shelf.
One time? One time?
One or two.
All right.
Which one? Anything else? Yeah.
It'd have been 6. No, I'm here 5. I got her 6. 6, 7, but it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $12, 11, 12, 12, $11 y'all's way. 74. 74.
Anybody been a 6, 6, 10, anybody been a 6, better 6, now 7, now 7, now 7, now 7, now 7, now 8, now 8, now 8, now 8, now 8, 8, anybody been an 8, anybody been an 8 all through and all that? I'm gonna match 7 cents, number 74. Count.
Well, it sounds like the guineas and the ducks and the chickens are excited we got good deals at the auction. They're telling everybody what a good time we had. Alright guys, we got a pretty good haul at the auction today. We got this turkey roaster pan. Had a couple little cutting boards in it. $5 was a steal. We got this little fairy lamp. If that's not what it is, y'all let me know. Got it for $2. Got this hand carved figurine. I'm not sure if that's Captain Ahab or who he is, but he was pretty cool. We was glad to get him. And then we also got the quilt that everything is sitting on. We got the butterfly quilt at a pretty good price. We also got this handmade quilt at a really good price. I was proud to acquire it as well. And then we got these ceramic pieces. We got the bowl, sugar dish, whatever dish that is. They've all got the same Sears and Roebuck cattail pattern.
These are Nippon.
These are Nippon porcelain from Japan.
Peppers.
We got that whole little set. What do you call this stuff?
Amberina.
That is Amberina glass. Got a little swan powder dish. I guess you could put those on your makeup stand for your jewelry or whatever. They're really pretty. We got this set of salt and pepper shakers. They're ceramic, probably from the 50s. I bought this box of Western ammunition. Got some fancy advertising on it. This was very, very fancy advertising back in the late 60s or early 70s. Box of Western Super X shotgun shells. I'm not sure how long Western has been out of business, so I was a whole ounce and a half of 4-shot. I was glad to get that. I hadn't seen one of those since I was a child, so that's going to go up on one of my shelves with the rest of the stuff that I collect. We also got this antique flour sifter. I don't know that we will ever sift any flour with it, but we got it. I guess everybody's grandmother and great-grandmother had one. That's what they made biscuits with. Got this lamp also. Was proud to get it. It's pretty. We got this crock pot. Really didn't want it. It came in a lot with some other things, but now that we've got it, it's kind of decorative crock pot, so we're glad to get it too. Got a couple of cast iron skillets. This one's got just a little bit of surface rust. Should not be too hard to get off. Y'all will see that in the future out here with some of the stuff I cook. We got this cypress knee lamp. Kind of rustic looking. The shade on it is probably just a little bit too fancy for the lamp, if you know what I mean. But we're going to clean it up and see whether we're going to keep it or put it in the booth. We also got the fish cooker. I got a steal on that. I only had to give $6 for it. I used it for several years. And then we got a bag that's got a bunch of curtains in it. I'm not going to reach up in there and get that. And then we got the quilt rack. Funny thing, we had a quilt rack in the antique booth with some quilts on it. And we had a price on it we thought was a little high, but somebody bought the quilts and the quilt rack. So we had to get another quilt rack to hang our quilts on. But there we go. We got one of those. We had a really good day today at the auction. It was a lot of fun. We got some pretty neat antique stuff. So far today has been a smashing success. And we're going to get this stuff put inside where we can catalog it and decide whether we're going to keep it or put it in the booth and see about cooking some supper. So y'all come along, stay with us. Let's see how it turns out. Alright guys, we had a good day at the auction. Now we're going to make us a little something for supper. We're going to trim up the old wrinkled up ends off our ruby sweet potatoes. Gonna wrap them in foil and get them in the oven. And then we're going to prepare our entree, our main course, whatever you want to call it. potatoes done with a little honey. That should be good.
Reynolds Wrap wants to sponsor us. We're available. We use a lot of it.
Alright guys, let me get a pan. Get my old biscuit cooker. We're going to let these cook about 30 minutes before we put the main course in. And if we was camping, we could just throw these in the fire and let them cook on the hot coals and they would be just as good. Nothing fancy, just a coarse chop. Yes, I'm gonna cut that sausage up next. Once again, this is nothing fancy. Smells good. Fresh peppers smell really good too. Okay, we've got our sausage, our onions, our peppers, potatoes. We've got the red or the gold. Just gonna go with the gold. Now, after we wash these clean potatoes about 10 times, now we're going to add some spices. I'm going to start with a little Coca Cola. Yes, Coca Cola can be a spice. About a half a bottle, something like that. A little roasted garlic. Garlic powder. Little onion powder. And last but not least, little honey.
And get you some heavenly honey if you can find it. It's a local honey.
Yeah, this is a local artisan honey. It's bottled by a minister, and he donates quite a bit of the proceeds he makes from his honey to a very, very good cause. And so we buy it every chance we get. Every time we need honey, that's what we get. Right, guys, we're going to cover this in aluminum foil and going to let it bake about 45 minutes on 350. Well, there you have it, guys, a campfire meal. I did not do the baked apples and peaches. I have to do that next time. We got our sausage, got our brats, we got our veggies, we got our sweet potatoes with butter and honey. This is something you can cook at home, or you can just wrap in foil and throw in the campfire, and it'll be done when you get back. Let's try it and see what we got here. There it is. Coca Cola was the perfect seasoning for what we had there. I want to take this time to thank you guys for joining us on another episode of the channel. I appreciate my subscribers so much. Be sure to like, be sure to share, be sure to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one.